Ilan Moui's been tracking him down in the halls of the House.
Literally.
Just in the last few minutes here.
Yeah,
did you catch him?
We saw him very briefly. He is now heading to the office of Senator Josh Hawley. He's a Republican, one of the most vocal critics of big tech here on Capitol Hill. Now, just before he met with Senator Hawley, he also met with Senator Mike Lee of Utah, another Republican, head of the Antitrust Subcommittee in the Senate, also someone who is skeptical of the power that big tech wields over our lives. But Zuckerberg is here not only to speak to Republicans, but he's also extending an olive branch to Democrats as well. We know that last night he had dinner with Senator Mark Warner, Democrat of Virginia, and about half a dozen other senators as well. They talked about data protection, they talked about election security, and they talked about competition. Now, Mark Warner was on CNBC earlier today, and he said that Zuckerberg appeared to be more humble, that he understood that a new era of legislation and regulation could be coming, and he said that the days of the wild, wild west on the internet are over, and that he wanted to convey that to Zuckerberg. Now, we also know that Zuckerberg has been trying to meet with senators individually in their home offices as well. He met with Senator Mike Schatz of Hawaii in his office in Honolulu about a month ago. So again, we see here big tech trying to make inroads on Capitol Hill, try to smooth over some of the acrimony that has existed about their dominance on their platforms and over their privacy practices. Guys, back over to you.
Ilan, the fact that Mark Zuckerberg met with, quite frankly, some of his fiercest critics within Congress and is over these couple of days, does this mark a shift in terms of not only how Facebook, but big cap tech in general is now thinking about the conversation it needs to have with lawmakers, given all the swirling possibility around legislation and regulation?
I think that big tech has done a better job of trying to tell their story here on Capitol Hill and also get out in front of some of these potential movements. We saw that Zuckerberg also penned an op-ed in the Washington Post a few months ago that sort of laid out the framework for what he sees as essential movement over privacy. They have a framework for what they would support in national privacy legislation, for ways they can work with lawmakers on ensuring that their platform is not manipulated ahead of the next election. So they understand that they're going to need to work with lawmakers here, not against Washington, and they're trying to do a better job of that. We'll see if it makes a difference, though.
Just wearing a tie. That's it's only the second time we've seen him wearing a tie. Last time was the last time he was on Capitol.
He ditched the hoodie.
Yeah, indeed. Ilan, thanks very much. Ilan Moui there in Capitol Hill.